Hi, Wayne Dorban here from Northern Colorado with a not regularly scheduled version of Economics in Action. Today we're going to talk about something very cool related to our internet marketing business. As many of you know, we're involved in two different areas really, and that's the environmental and ecological area where we do consulting and research and development, education, as it relates to the entire area of sustainability, ecological improvement, economics, as we've used the word that Dennis Weaver created, and the environment. And also in internet marketing, digital marketing. We have a company called Implatur that is, we think, one of the preeminent internet marketing agency in a very unique sort of way in the world. We work with clients on their entire marketing program for whatever needs they have. And we don't do it for a fee. We don't charge specifically. Instead, we do it through a model of risk reward, where we only make income if we succeed through our marketing efforts. So we're paid as a percentage of what we do for income. So we're very fluid and very flexible in the kinds of things that we do for customers. So I'm going to share my screen with you here and talk about something today that we are incredibly excited about, something that we've had almost unbelievable success with in the very near term, including today. I'm going to show you some very specific examples of some results that we've gotten just today from a tool called PressCable. And PressCable is a press release program that will allow you to, I'm going to share my screen and just a second here. It's going to look a little weird at first, but that will allow you to write and publish your own press release or press releases for clients. So as you can see here, we've had several that are in just the last little bit period of time that we're working on, including two that have been published. One today, you can see here, August 15th, 2015, August 18th, today at 10:30 Eastern time. It's now 10 a.m. Eastern time. It's now 4:30, so we've been out with this for 6 hours now. And I'm going to show you some examples of just what that looks like. And first, though, let me just tell you how simple it is to do this here. First, there's some very extensive training, including videos and different information about how to write a press release, how to use PressCable, very well developed. This entire program and software was developed by Chris Munch over in Europe, over in England, and has not been highly marketed in the United States, but it is an amazing software that very simply helps you do all the pieces of developing an email, developing a press release. And that includes all the way from thinking of the topic, coming up with keywords that you'd like to be optimized through the release of that press release, coming up with the text itself through a template process that we'll show here in just a minute, to then publishing it and having PressCable distribute it to over 3,500, actually closer to 4,500 sources throughout the world. And within literally an hour, you're going to see some screenshots here in a minute, for whatever keywords you've tried to optimize for in both the title of your press release as well as in the body of the press release, you will be able to see first page Google outcomes for those keywords, plus minimally being distributed to 1,500 to 2,000 different sources, outlets, where you can then be able to say legitimately to your engaged audience that your company that this press release is written for, has been featured on ABC, NBC, Fox, Bloomberg, Huffington Post, variety of others, whatever is the accurate description, as well as being on the first page of Google. Within your press release will be 2 to 3 backlinks that will be linking back to your site. Therefore, you are dramatically, overnight, increasing the number of backlinks that you have, thus increasing the search engine optimization of your site, and frankly, having your rankings go through the sky because of the enhanced ability for people to find your site in a search world. So let's just show you real quickly here how you would create your own new press release. So you go back to Manage Press Releases, and you would click on Add Press Release. We're going to start with a press release template. Notice there's a little video here to give you some little tutorial if you'd like. But let's just do the same thing that we did here, which was to launch a new product. So here's the new product template. Notice that now you have the chance to select a sub-template. And there's lots of different options here for the sub-templates. And let's say that it's going to be launched online. Then there's a template where you fill out first the business name. So let's say this is Saving the Green, which is the company that this release that we're going to show you some examples for here was done for. How we're going to celebrate the launch. It even gives you some examples of some things that you can use there. We will be celebrating through an offering of tremendous savings to our customers. And then you just continue. This whole process can be completed if you've just got minimal amount of information in 15 to 20 minutes with the product name, the event description, the business type, the product type, the date of the celebration, what boring thing do your competitors do to launch your product. So this would be helping you not so much put your competitors down, but more help you to enhance describing what you did. The name of a person from the business providing a quote. What's that person's position? The reason that you are celebrating the way that you are. What do you hope for? What's a funny reason it could go wrong? It's optional, as it says. Why it's better. Why it will be a hit. What's the business website URL? What's the product website URL? And then you can click here to show me your press release. And if you haven't filled out all the forms, it first tells you that you've got a variety of them to still fill out. Notice I haven't filled all of them out. So we're gonna stop with this now, go back to Manage Press Releases, and we're going to look at the one that was just published. And so we can now, actually, we're gonna look at one that we're still working on right now. This one right here that is in the editing form, and this is related to another client that we have. Actually one that I still have to do a little bit of editing on. And notice that it's about a course, a real estate course, and a book that has just been published by the author, Sherman Arnowitz. And the title is very important. And in this case, the interest is to have keywords that would rank on the first page of Google for phrases like investing in distressed mortgages, mortgage notes. In this case, also just a little bit of controversy. saying that it's more dangerous than ever before. It's not necessarily what you want to be searching for. So distressed mortgage notes, investing in distressed mortgage notes are the primary things that would be searched for. So now let's look at some results. Let's see what we just did here today. So today, a press release was issued that was called the New Cutting Globe Plant Propagator, launched in UK market by Saving the Green. So as you can see, the search term UK Cutting Globe, which has about 19,100,000 searches, not a small number. Number one on Google is for the New Cutting Globe Plant Propagator. And notice, here's the release in the WDRB.com, which is Washington, D.C., I believe. And notice that the title is New Cutting Globe Plant Propagator, launched in UK market. This article was originally distributed by another news group. So it starts out saying Saving the Green announced the availability of Cutting Globe Plant Propagators in the United Kingdom, both on their website and on Amazon UK. This new device allows users to grow roots on plant cuttings easier, faster, and with the lowest failure rate. And then it's got that's the summary of the article. And then it says where it's coming from, which was Galway, Ireland, and the date and how it came through. And then it starts out with a paragraph. Gardeners are always looking for ways to save money when buying garden plants. And now growers across the UK will be able to purchase Cutting Globe plant propagators through Saving the Green, Amazon UK, and from their own website. So notice that there's a number of rest of the text. And then down at the end, we have 3 different links that are backlinks. As you can see, one of them here will go right to the Saving the Green site and to the ability to purchase the Cutting Globes right now, and even giving some of the bonuses to come along with them on this web page. And we go back to the press release again, and notice that the second one goes directly to Amazon, to where you can now purchase the Cutting Globe right here on Amazon. And notice, even though this has just recently come out, there's already 9 reviews, which is incredible for a product that's this new. 8 out of 9 of them are 5-star reviews. And this product has been selling like hotcakes, essentially now in the UK market. And then finally, there's one last one that goes just broadly to the Saving the Green website, which again shows just different aspects of the company, what their mission is, their blog, different connection points, featured blogs that are out there on the company, and then featured products, which includes the Cutting Globe. Let's look at another keyword, Plant Propagator UK. Notice again, this time it's from WDNR, which is, same one, actually same article is there. So let's look at the next keyword, which was Plant Propagator UK, again, number 1. And again, all of these are coming out right now for this first Louisville article. But over time, over the next day, 2 days, 4 days, a number of others will actually be coming up on these search engines, because every one of these news release entities will be releasing their publications at various different points in time. So I'm just seeing here if there's any others that are coming up at this point. Finally, let's look at our last keyword that we wanted to look at, which was New Cutting Globe. Again, look at here, 62 million searches, and the number 1 is also still here from the Louisville News. So let's go back now to editing the press release and back to managing again. And notice that once your press release has been published, you get a report that is similar to what I'm going to get right now. And in this report, it'll tell you just how much Google has actually picked this up. And right now, there are 137 different results. Look at all the different places. Here's Louisville News, KCN TV, KUSI TV, KATV, NBC 12. Let's click on that one. Here's NBC. So I'm actually going to take a screenshot of that, which I use Evernote. You'll see how easy it is to now take a screenshot so that we can just get this saved. I'll take the shot. And I'm going to actually just put a little arrow here that will show the article. Let's put another arrow up this way. And I'm going to save it. And let's go back now to this Google search. Here's Fox, Carolina. So let's get the Fox feed so that now we can be saying as seen on Fox and on NBC for sure, those two. And my guess is we'll also be finding CBS and ABC, as well as Bloomberg and a number of others. So I'm going to take a screenshot here. It's like we're hung up a little bit here. So let's, it's still just loading the page. It's interesting that I'm being targeted. Get rid of this. Because if you notice this, boy, it's really slow right now. Pull this over, take the screenshot. And save it here in a second. Go back to the Google report. Fox, Carolina, Nebraska TV, CBS. Did we have that CBS before? No, we had NBC. So we've got CBS, NBC, Fox. And let's just look through the pages and see what we have on the next page. Hawaii Online. Here's our ABC. So now we've got all four of the networks. A whole bunch of other news entities, another ABC. Let's go all the way to page 10. Go back to page 5 or so. So we've got here still just a whole bunch of different, another Fox, all over the map, just hundreds of different media networks. So, summary here. Press releases, very good for engagement, for ranking your site high on Google. Awesome for backlinks. With the right keywords that you put into the title and into the early part of the text, you can optimized for search engines. And as you saw, go to the front page of Google for a variety of your chosen keywords. It's really important that you think about those keywords. You do some research ahead of time so you don't just pull out what you think sounds good. You should look and see how many searches there are for the keyword. You want to be, if you can, in around 1 million or so for the keywords that you want to be looking for. And then a tool, PressCable. Unbelievable tool. Here we take a brand new company that is doing business in Ireland and in the UK that is now on the front page of Google within an hour of the time that this press release distribution was done through PressCable. Well, this has been great. You have a great day. We'll be back with you tomorrow for our regularly scheduled Economics in Action webinar. And look for lots of these kinds of special release information about internet marketing and about how to live a more sustainable lifestyle. Signing off now from Northern Colorado, where it's beautiful here. You have an economic, awesome day, and we'll talk to you again soon.